You guys closed out the week by beating the number 2 team in the West. You also beat the number 1 team in the West this week in OKC, and number 2 team in the East in Milwaukee. How far are you guys away from being one of the best teams in the league, and what needs to happen to be that?
Yeah, I mean, I believe it. Regardless of where we stand, if we go put our best foot forward and play the basketball that we know we can play. I think if you ask anybody coming in here, wherever we play, it's not easy. But we just got to keep our head down, keep doing the right things, and keep playing the right way. Because the more repetition you have doing that, the more easy it is to continue to do that. Instead of having these hiccups like we had second quarter against SAC, we continue to play the same way as we played in the first, then you would believe that you win that game. But I think if you go ask anybody in our locker room, we're super confident with what we have.
Dan?
Austin, we were just kind of going over AD's stat line tonight. Just things that have never happened before since they kept track of things like blocks and steals. How active was he defensively? What did you see kind of being on the court with him? And do those stats register at any point during the game? Like, oh my God, this dude has 20 plus rebounds or?
No. I knew he had a lot of rebounds. I didn't know it was 25. 10 offensive rebounds is crazy. I did feel as if during the game, anytime we shot and missed, he was there to, give us a second, chance opportunity with offensive rebounds, getting himself to the line. But the steals, I don't know. Whoa. Good bit up. The steals is crazy. 7 steals is very, very impressive. I thought it was 7 assists and 5 steals, but both of those numbers for what he does is special, and it was a special night for him. But to answer your question, I didn't really feel like all that was going on in the midst of the game until Darvin said it, after the game. Come take a seat, my boy.
Austin, kind of going back to a question that answer you had earlier, you mentioned that this last week or so has been a reminder of you guys can beat any team in the league. But was those first 3 quarters, especially when you guys had 18 turnovers for 26 points, just a reminder of how important it is to just buckle in or lock down early, just because a game like that, they're up 1 in the 4th, you just don't know how that can go.
Yeah, for sure. You go into every game hoping that you play a perfect game. That's unrealistic, but from start to finish, you want to dominate the game. And feel like there were spurts in that first 3 quarters that we looked really good, and then spurts that we didn't. And like you said, going down 1 to start the 4th isn't ideal, but it's still a situation for us to go win a basketball game. And I feel like that's what we did. We competed really well defensively in that 4th quarter, and just grinded that one out.
Jackson, you can probably understand kind of AD's combination of athleticism and length better than most people in the world, but just wondering, observing him today, just the sheer numbers he's amassing, the offensive rebounds, the steals, the total rebounds, how difficult is that, and what do you make of that as you watch?
I mean, the man had 27 and 25, so that's saying something. That's almost, that's almost 30 and 30, which, I've never even got close to 25 boards, so. But, somebody with, he just knows the game so well, and his timing on everything is so good, so, he's able to, go contest or, get back to the rebound, and he just knows where it's going to be. And that's something I got to take from him and try to learn from him, but, that's one of the best to do right there.
Jordan? Austin, this one's for you. I didn't know you had so much dance moves, bro. I saw the behind the back snatch to the spin. Even D'Lo was dancing on the side. You've been doing a good job when people have you on your hip using that snatch. But just talk about that sequence and then having defenders on your hip and then being able to snatch back with the behind the back.
Yeah, workout with Phil Handy. I'm sure you've seen a couple of his workouts, but it's really just trying to take the opportunity that the defense allows. He was trying to jump over the screen on the one, so the spin was there, but it's really just kind of instinctual, but it's fun basketball.
I know we talked a lot about Anthony Davis, rightfully so,